Okay, welcome back. So right now we're going to look at how to draw some angles using our protractor. So we've got all these kind of baselines already done. Now all we have to do is pull up our protractor and draw the desired angle. So you can do this from either end. I'm going to use this end right here, and then I'm going to draw our line based on that. So we've got our line positioned so that the point we're measuring from is in the middle of the protractor. It's aligned with the base of the protractor, and now I can draw out a line that is the angle that I want. So if I draw out a 30-degree line, we'll end up with basically this shape here. Alright, let's do the next one. So again, we're going to line it up with the middle of the end that we are going to be measuring from, and then from there we can measure out our 65-degree angle. So if we put our point here and we measure out 65 degrees, it will look like this. Now it's important to note that each of your angles should be using the correct part of the protractor. If you've drawn out a 65-degree angle and it looks obtuse, that means you've used the wrong measurement. So if it's 65 degrees or 30 degrees, we know they're acute, so it should look less than 90 degrees. So if we position this on our desired end, line it up with the base, and then all we need to do is draw our line, and we will have our wonderful 90-degree angle. Alright, so a 90-degree angle should look like a corner. It should be perfectly straight and perpendicular with your base, and everything else should be acute. So you'll end up with something that looks a little bit like this. You can put in the degrees if you would like in this kind of arc. And then when it's a right angle, what we have is essentially a small square indicating that this is exactly 90 degrees. Okay, welcome back. So right now here's a couple for you to practice. So just get out a piece of paper and a pen, and if you have a protractor handy, and just draw out these three angles. So you've got 120 degrees, 150 degrees, and 45 degrees. So your first one will be obtuse, your second will also be obtuse, and your final one will be acute. Okay, so I'm going to solve them now. So let's see how your drawings stack up. So let's grab our protractor and let's put it on the end that we wish to use. Now I'm going to put it just here and line it up with the base. So then I'll bring in a line and I will try and get 120 degrees from where I measured. So 120 degrees is going to be from here to here. And then let's drag that out. So that's what our first one should look like. Our second one, let's just put it on the line as well. Alright, I'll bring in a line and we will add in 150 degrees. Alright, our next one is 45 degrees, so just line it up with the base as best you can and with the line in the middle, and then we just want to put our new line in and go to 45 degrees. Alright, so something like that. Now once you're done, you just draw in and you can say what each angle is. So our first one was 120, our second one was 150, and our third one was 45. Alright, that's it for this video. Hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.